Okay, the competition pool is closed. Once again, those are reminders for coaches and swimmers. If you're in the 400 IM, your positive check-in is required by 10:15. Positive check-in for the 400 IM closes at 10:15. That's only about 9.5 minutes from now. So if you're going to go the 4 IM, get yourself checked in. Also, if you were going to swim time trials today, this afternoon, late this morning, whatever, time trial requests must be in by the end of the 100 butterfly. Actually, that can't be right. They must be in at the start of the 100 butterfly. At the end of the 100 fly. Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out and get back to you. We have clarification on the time trial deadline that will close after the men's 100 butterfly. Once again, coaches, positive check-in closes in 5 minutes, and the 400 IM will be reseeded. So what you have in the program, you can disregard and look for a reseed sheet later for the 400 IM. Positive check-in closing in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to the Gene K. Freeman Aquatic Center, the place where seed times come to die. We have preliminary heats this morning in the 200 freestyle, 100 breaststroke, 100 butterfly, and the 400-yard individual medley. Positive check-in for which closes in 4 minutes and will be reseeded. Obviously, we're going to have some fun today and swim fast. But ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for just a moment here. We have a little bit of a somber moment that I think we need to attend to. We are all acutely aware of the Okay, swimmers, if we could have a moment, please, and hold your cheers for a second. We're all acutely aware of the horrific humanitarian crisis experienced by our friends in the nation of Ukraine. We share a common bond with our sisters and brothers of the Ukrainian swimming community, and we send our prayers and most caring thoughts to each and every one of them. Let's reflect for just a moment on our kinship with all the Ukrainian people, both in gratitude for this amazing opportunity that we are enjoying this weekend and in hopes for a world of peace in the very near future. So if we could please, swimmers, fans, have a moment of silence to reflect on our good fortune and our hopes and prayers for the people of the Ukraine. Thank you. We will be foregoing the national anthem until finals tonight. And so we will begin with the women's 200-yard freestyle. Right on schedule. We'll hang in until 10:15, at which time we will celebrate the closing of the positive check-in for the 400 IM. All right, let's rock and roll here. Our first event, women's 200-yard freestyle. We have 6 heats. It is my honor to present to you Heat 1. Swimming in lane 1 from Riptide, Sophie Scroggins. Lane 2 from Piranhas, Britta Lundgren. And lane 5 from the Aqua Jets, Molly Seidel. Molly Seidel, lane 5, out in a nice 56.5. Champ time is 1:55.2 if she can turn it around. And Molly in at 1:59.13. Heat 2. Lane 1, Hannah Zern, Mako. Lane 2, Mallory Payne, Sems. Lane 3, Kalina Fugli, West Express. Lane 4, Amelia Labno, Riptide. Lane 5, Josie Hears, Minnesota Flyers. Lane 6, Hannah Denzer, Mantas. Lane 7, Ava Reich, Sems. And lane 8, Claire Prindeville, Aqua Jets. Lots of bonus swimmers in this event. event winners throughout the season. Punched their ticket to the state meet. And a little outside smoke there. Claire Prindeville of Aquajets leading early, but now here comes Amelia Labno. Amelia came from behind to score in the 1,000 last night, a nice 155.04. That's champ time for Amelia. Now heat 3. In lane 1 is Izzy Andrachek, Aquajets. Lane 2, Tate Dehel, Riptide. Lane 3, Caitlin Arseth, Aquajets. Lane 4, Ida Kozlowitz, Hurricanes. Lane 5, Maya Tellez, South Metro Sharks. Lane 6, Erica Schraber, Minnetonka. Lane 7, Caitlin Thornton, Foxjets. And lane 8, Chloe Bushman, Hurricanes. Tate in lane 2 and Erica in lane 6. Nice race going here. And Erica with a nice last 50, 29-28. 154.48. And now heat 4. In lane 1, Lola Sanders of Edina. Lane 2, Maya Kangas, Minnetonka. Lane 3, Haley Zellen, South Metro Storm. Lane 4 is Katie McCarthy, Edina. Lane 5, Nadia Helm, Minnetonka. Lane 6, Ella Passy, Riptide. Lane 7, Natalie Bourgian, Rochester. And lane 8, Paige Marine. It's the first of our circle-seated heats. Katie swimming very comfortably. And in with a nice 151.60. And now heat 5. Lane 1 is Elizabeth Burke of Blackline. Lane 2, Ellie Moss of Sims. Lane 3, Zoe Bresnahan of Edina. Lane 4, Claudia Chang, Aquajets. Lane 5, Yvonne Gia, Edina. Lane 6, Sydney Detman, St. Croix. Lane 7, Ella Hall, Edina. And lane 8, Katie Miller of Blackline. Yvonne Gia in lane 5, leading at the 150. Knocking at the door, though, Zoe Bresnahan and Claudia Chang. And Yvonne in very comfortably, 151.66 with a heat to go. Heat 6. In lane 1, Maddie Schrank of Edina. Lane 2, Mary McCormick, St. Croix. Lane 3, Addie Diaz of Minnetonka. Lane 4, Ellery Autumn, Mako. Lane 5, Catherine Randall, Riptide. Lane 6, Sydney Davids of Riptide. Lane 7, Maya Bergstrand, Piranhas. And lane 8, Izzy Satterley of South Metro Storm. Ellery Autumn was second last night in the 1,000. Lane 5, Catherine Randall was third in the 1,000. And 150 to go. Ellery Autumn swimming very comfortably, will easily be right at 150 or maybe under. And Ellery is in at 149.7. Catherine Randall second in the heat at 152.25. They both punch their ticket to the A final tonight. Next event is the men's version of the 200-yard freestyle. Heat 1. In lane 1, from the Minnesota Flyers, Rishi Vargava. Lane 4, from Tiger Sharks, Brody Fulsas. And in lane 5, from West Express, David Seminas. Nice little Heat 1 race here between Brody and David. Brody pulling out here in the late going. And he's in at a 1:53.40. Heat 2. In lane 1 is Alan Pham of Great Wolf. Lane 2, Ryan Fries, Minnetonka. Lane 3, Danton Dale, West Express. Lane 4, Brendan Panka, Neptune. Lane 5, Ben Kell, Otters. Lane 6, Luis Flores, Mako. And lane 7, Sam Edwards of Riptide. Pretty tight racing in the middle. Ben Kell, though, with a shot at – 148. $146.32 is the champ time. Going to be close, but maybe next time. 147.68 for Ben. And now Heat 3. In lane 1, from Riptide, Sullivan Labno. Lane 2, from Hurricanes, Miles Nordling. Lane 3, from the Hurricanes, Andre Barajas. Lane 4, from Minnetonka, Ryan Deedy. In lane 5, swimming for Blackline, Landon Valpel. Lane 6, the Hurricanes, Will Curvin. Lane 7, Aquajets, Josiah March. And lane 8 from Sems, Aiden Haverman. Lane 7, Josiah March, and lane 1, Sullivan Labno, early leaders. But now Ryan Deedy in lane 4 has pulled ahead. He's got a shot at that. He's got himself a champ time. And a late charge has Miles Nordling taking over the lead at the 150. And Miles Nordling, a nice 1:45.60. And that is a champ time for Miles. Now heat 4. In lane 1, Nathan Anderson of Edina. Lane 2, Tucker Holmes of Rochester. Lane 3, Liam's in lane 4. Lane 5, Max Castle, Riptide. Lane 6, Nathan Langstrad of Sems. Lane 7, Ben Thompson, Blackline. Lane 8, Gunnar Severson of the Southeast Metro Sharks. The first of our circle seated heats, Liam Bergerson. Liam came in seated at 140.99. Dialed it back a little bit, just swimming to cruise into the finals. 140.22, season's best, and it looked easy. And now heat 5. In lane 1, Jerry Zhu of Aquajets. Lane 2, Braden Slavic, West Express. Lane 3, Gus Marin, Foxjets. Lane 4, Jackson Brown, swimming unattached out of the University of Minnesota. Lane 5 is Evan Kinseth, our 1,000 champ from last night. He swims for Riptide. Lane 6, Theodore Johansson of Mako. Lane 7, Matt Glenna, Hastings. And lane 8, Rohan D'Souza Larson of Edina. Jackson 48.9 at the 100. And Jackson pretty much on cruise at this point, on target for a 140 point. And Jackson Brown not running on empty in at 140.37. And now heat 6. Lane 1 is Brennan Hughes of the Aquajets. Lane 2, Jack Homme, Rochester. Lane 3, Andrew Hansen of Mako. Lane 4, Jackson Keller, Riptide. Lane 5, Matthew Gendro, Minnetonka. Lane 6, Patrick Horton, Edina. Lane 7, Nicholas Wheeler, Rochester. And Lane 8, Alex Zern of North Suburban. Andrew Hansen of Mako. He is going after it this morning. His best coming in a 144, 142, 140.12 as he punches his ticket to the champ finals. Here are the qualifiers, everybody, for the women's 200 freestyle. Second alternate, Kalina Fugli, West Express. First alternate, Katie Miller, Black Line. Qualifying 24th into the C final, Maddie Schrank. Qualifying 23rd, Claire Prindeville. 22nd, Caitlin Arseth. 21st, Tate Dehel. 20th, Kaylee Zellen. 19, Natalie Bourgian. 18, Maya Bergstrand. And 17, Amelia Labno. Qualifying for the B final in 16th, Sydney Detman. 15, Elizabeth Burke. 14, Ellie Moss. 13, Mary McCormick. 12, Erica Schraber. 11, Izzy Satterley. 10, Sydney Davids. And 9, Addie Diaz. Qualifying for the A final tonight in 8th, Maya Kangas. 7th, Zoe Bresnahan. 6th, Claudia Chang. 5th, Ella Passy. 4th, Catherine Randall. 3rd, Yvonne Gia. 2nd, Katie McCarthy. And our top qualifier with a time of 149.74 from Mako, Ellery Autumn. Official meet time is 10:44. Swimmers, be sure you make your scratches before the deadline. Our next event is the women's 100-yard breaststroke. We have 10 heats. In lane 3, Megan McMurran, Sea Devils. Lane 2 is Eliza Prescher, West Express. Lane 3, Anna Schlegowski of South Metro Storm. Once again, women's 200 freestylers. The event was read and closed red at 10:44. The event closes at 11:14. Scratches must be turned in by 11:14. And Anna with a 1:10.73. Heat 2. Swimming in lane 1 is Grace Erke of Alexandria. Lane 2, Fiona Carlson, Piranhas. Lane 3, Ella Matson, North Suburban. Lane 4, Iris Huerta, Piranhas. Lane 5, Elizabeth Weider, Aquajets. Lane 6, Grace True, Great Wolf. Lane 7, Colby Schendel, Sea Devils. And lane 8, Chloe Weingarten of Rochester. Tight racing at the 50. Champ time is a 1:09.98. We've got some B times and some bonus entries in this heat. We'll see if we can get us some champ times. Colby and Ella with a shot. The big reach, 1:09.60. There's a champ time for Ella. And a 1:09.62 for Colby. Champ time, way to go. All right, heat 3. In lane 1, Evie Hopewell, Riptide. Lane 2, Sierra Hermanson, Aquajets. Lane 3, Maggie Lombardi, Sea Devils. Lane 4, Maddie Jo Lindgren of Riptide. Lane 5, Melania Myers, swimming unattached out of the Foxjets. Lane 6, Julia Mogia, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 7, Leah Loftus of Neptune. And lane 8, Madre Brazil, Aquajets. Maddie Jo Lindgren, our heat winner. And now heat 4. In lane 1, Abby Wadholm of Velo City. Lane 2, Laura Zebel, North Suburban. Lane 3, Bella Kern of Velo City. Lane 4, Callie Metzala, North Suburban. Lane 5, Hannah Doobie of South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Lydia Jostock, also of Velo City. Lane 7, Ava Rodriguez, Edina. And lane 8, Isabel Espinosa of St. Croix. And a nice 108.98 for Callie. Heat 5. In lane 1, we have Annika Wright, St. Croix. Lane 2, Paige Olson of Minnetonka. Lane 3, Valerie Henkel, St. Croix. Lane 4, Ashlyn Denton, West Express. Lane 5 is Haley Riley, Aquajets. Lane 6, Julia Zimpel, Lake Superior. Lane 7, Megan Hutchins of Riptide. And lane 8, Emma Dees, North Suburban. And we've got a major seed time smash over in lane 7, Megan Hutchins. A 105.66. 4-second drop. Now heat 6. Swimming in lane 1, Olivia Dolan of Riptide. Lane 2, Hannah Ryan, North Suburban. Lane 3, Lillian Moore, St. Croix. Lane 4, Gabby Lee of Rochester. Lane 5, Abby Colgan, Minneapolis Otters. Lane 6, Olivia Wimberger, Aquajets. Lane 7, Nora Thiss, Minnetonka. And lane 8, Grace Barone of Rochester. Abby and Olivia first at the 50. And this is going to be tight. Late surge here by Olivia Dolan. 108.97 for Olivia. Olivia Wimberger in second, and Olivia Colgan, Abby Colgan, in third. Now heat 7. In lane 1, we have Addie Thalhuber, Velocity. Lane 2, Georgia Johansson, Aquajets. In lane 3, Ava McNamara, Hastings. Lane 4, Sky Thalhuber, Velocity. Lane 5, Hadley Wartner, Minnesota Flyers. Lane 6, Sophie Kleisen, Aquajets. Lane 7, Mackenzie Roach of Riptide. And lane 8, Izzy Satterley of the South Metro Storm. Only 0.8 of a second separate the entire field in their seed times. And we got us a little outside smoke in lane 8, Izzy Satterley. Izzy had a good leg in the relay last night. And she drops a 106 79 on the field. Take a 1.5 second time drop. And now heat 8. Now into the first of our circle seeded heats. Lane 1 is Chantal Naasana, Great Wolf. Lane 2, Nora Natchez, St. Croix. Lane 3 is Logan Norrid of the South Metro Storm. Lane 4, Ava Gustafson, Rochester. Lane 5, Brianna Schroyer, Sea Devils. Lane 6, Eleanor Hughes, Aquajets. In lane 7, Katie Miller, Blackline. And lane 8, Catherine Bittner, Mantas. And Brianna of the Sea Devils is out hot, 29-79 at the 50. And pulling up now, Ava Gustafson up on Brianna's shoulder. And Ava, 104 flat, 07, 105.05 for Brianna. Heat 9. In lane 1, Lily Chabika, Aquajets. Lane 2, Faith Ring, Northfield. Lane 3, Catherine Duick, Minnetonka. Lane 4, Kate Pulaski, Edina. Lane 5, her teammate Ella Hall. Lane 5 is missing. Lane 6, Grace Netz, Aquajets. Lane 7, Paige Patton of Rochester. And lane 8, Kendall Schindler, Aquajets. And Kate Pulaski all alone, keeping her stroke rate up. And at the wall, 103.07. And that's the best time for Kate. And now heat 10. Swimming in our final heat of breaststroke for the women. Lane 1, Maria Soria, Aquajets. Lane 2, Rian Neitzel, Mako. Lane 3, Nora Robbie, Minnetonka. Lane 4, Kira Leisinger, Riptide. Lane 5, Quincy Wheeler of Minnetonka. In lane 6, her teammate Riley Hewlett. In lane 7, Emma Yao, St. Cloud Y. And lane 8, Natalie Hendricks of Aquajets. And very close racing here in heat 10. First to the wall, Quincy Wheeler. 1/100th behind is Kira. Here are the qualifiers for the men's 200-yard freestyle finals tonight. Our second alternate, Evan Kinseth. First alternate, Sullivan Labno. Qualifying for the C final in 24th, Ben Kell. 23rd, Rohan D'Souza Larson. 22nd, Braden Slavic. 21st, Gunnar Severson. 20th, Matt Glenna. 19th, Josiah March. 18th, Jack Homme. And 17th, Nathan Langstrad. Qualifying for the B final, tied for 15th, Gus Marine and Ryan Deedy. In 14, Ben Thompson. 13, Brennan Hughes. 12, Nathan Anderson. 11, Tucker Holmes. 10th, Matthew Gendro. And 9th, Miles Nordling. Qualifying for the A final tonight, in 8th, Patrick Horton. 7, Nicholas Wheeler. 6, Jackson Keller. 5th, Jerry Zhu. 4th, Max Castle. 3rd, Jackson Brown. 2nd, Liam Bergerson. And our top qualifier with a time of 1:40.12 from Mako, Andrew Hansen. Official meet time is 11:01. This event will close at 11:31. Our next event, the men's 100 breaststroke, he won. In lane 2, Tyler Jellum of Wasika Jays. In lane 3, Ben Fowler of Riptide. Lane 4, Luke Vipond of Mako. Lane 5, Rishi Bhargava, Minnesota Flyers. And lane 6, Jack Petrin, Aquajets. And it's Luke by just a whisker over Rishi. Heat 2. In lane 1, Jack Peterson of the Menominee Area Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Eric Peterson of Aquajets. Lane 3, Andrew Hansen of Mako. Lane 4, Dane Dow, Mako. Lane 5, Max Louie, Minnetonka. Lane 6, Jaden Peterson of St. Croix. Lane 7, Joseph Hegland of Rochester. And lane 8, Caden Starsinski of Minnetonka. And into the 102.42, Jaden Peterson. Now heat 3. Lane 1 is Henry Rosenhagen of Aquajets. Lane 2, Cade Rosenwald of Central Minnesota. Lane 3, Braden Ripken, Great Wolf. Lane 4, Ronald Henn, unattached out of Minnesota. Lane 5, Abba Marianja, Great Wolf. Lane 6, Eli Petrin, Aquajets. Lane 7 is Jackson Kogler, St. Croix. And lane 8, Casey Bretz, West Express. A couple of quick reminders, everybody. Elsmore Aquatic is open for business up in the lobby. Also, You Betcha, they're selling our t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff for the meet. Visit our concession stands as well, and maybe most important, everybody, clean up after yourself. We've had reports that the area under the bleachers is a mess. We got to keep the Aquatic Center clean. There's a nice 58.16 by Minnesota's Ronald Henn. Now heat 4. In lane 1, Will Poey of Minnetonka. Lane 2, Wilson Ellis, Foxjets. Lane 3, Kai Sackrider, Minnesota Flyers. Lane 4, Lucas Becker, Aquajets. Lane 5, Ben Weingarten, Rochester. Lane 6, Mason Darling, Hastings. Lane 7, Casey Parker, West Express. And lane 8, Gavin McFarland of Edina. And Lucas, 59.89. Big drop. Under a minute, Lucas, nice job. Here we go. Lane heat 5, heat 5. In lane 1, Jensen Richard, Rochester. Lane 2, Alonso Montori, Rochester. Lane 3, Garrett DeLuz, swimming unattached out of Lifetime. Lane 4, Alan Pham, Great Wolf. 6, Brian Shee, Foxjets. Lane 7, Nathan Johnson of Sems. Lane 7, Andrew Ogren, Rochester. And lane 8, Stephen Xu, North Suburban. And Alan Pham, 101.91. Heat 6. In lane 1, Dominic Ballatieri, Hurricanes. Lane 3, Caleb Urban, Hastings. In lane 4, Bob Zhang, Edina. Lane 5, AJ East of the Otters. Lane 6, Caden Liao, Aquajets. Lane 7, Gage Boucher, South Metro's Storm. And lane 8, Gabe Armstrong, Tiger Sharks. Caden out in a 28.13. 60.03 for Caden. Heat 7. In lane 1, Daniel Shelstad, Minnetonka. In lane 2, Nicholas Suburban, Riptide. Lane 3, Noah Tague, High Tides. Lane 4, Tyler Schultz, Edina. Lane 7, Andrew Colgan, Minneapolis Otters. In lane 6, Cooper Krantz, Neptune. Lane 7, Max Jervy, Lifetime. And lane 8, Matthew Mortensen, Riptide. Nice 58.08 for Tyler. And now Heat 8. In lane 1, Dalton Build, South Metro Storm. Lane 2, Sean Bannon, Rochester. Lane 3 is Mikey Turk, Aquajets. Lane 4, Brandon Wilczek, Tiger Sharks. Lane 6, Ethan LaBounty, Storm. Lane 7, Jens Kasten, Northfield. And lane 8, Mark Heidi of St. Croix. And a nice 57.7 for Brandon Wilczek. 58.2 for Sean Bannon. Big drop for Sean. And now Heat 9. Attention coaches and women in the 200 freestyle. Event 7 is closed. Women's 200 freestyle is closed with one scratch. Swimming in lane 1, Matthew Gendro, Minnetonka. Lane 2, Quinlan Schroeder, Riptide. Lane 3, Jack Hackler, West Express. Lane 5, Rohan D'Souza Larson, Edina. Lane 6, AJ Denke, West Express. Lane 7, Owen Gagney, Edina. And lane 7, Samuel Sinclair, West Express. And a 58.40 out of lane 8, outside smoke. Here are the qualifiers for the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Second alternate is Callie Metzala. First alternate, Olivia Dolan. Qualifying for the C final in 24th, Addie Thalhuber. 23rd, Catherine Bittner. 22nd, Paige Olson. 21st, Sky Thalhuber. 20th, Hadley Wartner. 19, Lily Chabika. For 18, Katie Miller. And 17, Natalie Hendricks. Qualifying for the C final In 16th, Nora Natchez. 15, Grace Netz. 14, Faith Ring. 13, Izzy Satterley. 12, Chantal Nasana. Qualifying tied for 10th, Logan Norrid and Nora Rabi. And 9th, Catherine Dewick. Qualifying for the A final tonight in 8th, Rian Neitzel Mako. 7th, Megan Hutchins Riptide. 6th, Riley Hewlett Minnetonka. 5th, Kira Leisinger Riptide. In 4th, Quincy Wheeler Minnetonka. Qualifying 3rd, Brianna Schroyer Sea Devils. 2nd, Ava Gustafson of Rochester. And our top qualifier with a time of 103.07 from Edina, Kate Pulaski. Official meet time is 11:16. This event will close at 11:46. Ready now for the women's 100-yard butterfly. 10 heats. Heat 1. In lane 1, Irene Howard Piranhas. Lane 2, Olivia Dolan Riptide. Lane 3 is Maggie Lombardi of the Sea Devils. Lane 4, Valerie Henkel, St. Croix. Lane 6, Olivia Wimberger, Aquajets. Lane 7, Gabby Bush, North Suburban. We're looking for a 59.69 for a champ cut. 60.39 for Maggie Lombardi, our heat winner. Now heat 2. In lane 1, we have Molly Magnuson of Star. Lane 2, Paige Patton, Rochester. Lane 3, Anna Schlegowski, Storm. Lane 4, her teammate Alex Peterson. Lane 5, Ella Matson, North Suburban. Lane 6, Maggie Kolb, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 7, Sophie Clayson, Aquajets. And lane 8, Ray Robeck, North Suburban. And a 59.78 for Alex Peterson. Now heat 3. In lane 1, Josephine Larson from Hastings. Lane 2, Serena Irvig, West Express. In lane 3, Dee Dee Christensen with Sea Devils. Lane 4, Josie Strobel, Velocity. Lane 5, Ava Collop, Fox Jets. Lane 6, her teammate Madison Parkin. Lane 7, Ariana Zellen of South Metro Storm. And lane 8, from Fox Jets, Natasha Zettler. Early leader, Serena Irvig. Serena also an outstanding backstroker. Ariana Zellen over in lane 7 has pulled up. We'll see who brought their last 25 to the dance here. Looks like Ariana. Ariana with a good touch, 59-21. And now heat 4. In lane 1, Emily Booth, Tiger Sharks. In lane 2, Jennifer Pearson, Aquajets. Lane 3, Tate Dehel, Riptide. Lane 4, Kira Arness, Hastings. Lane 5, Yu Mi Tumberlin Kim, Blackline. Lane 6, Regan Kitt, Minnetonka. Lane 7, Hannah Zern, Mako. And lane 8, Jane Breesy, Mako. And Jennifer Pearson, 59 flat, flat, flat. Now heat 5. In lane 1, Abby Seguin, Velocity. Lane 2, Linnea Calabo, Aquajets. Lane 3, Skylar Gillo Klauser, St. Croix. Lane 4, Ella Lund of South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Lucy Troyak, Hurricanes. Lane 6, Mia David, Minnesota Flyers. Lane 7, Jordan Lindeen, Southeast Metro Sharks. And lane 8, Molly Seidel, Aquajets. Linnea Calabo, lane 2. First at the 75, coming home strong. And Linnea, nice 58.77. And now heat 6. In lane 1, Emma Deal, Edina. Lane 2, Addie Diaz, Minnetonka. Lane 3, Ava Gustafson, Rochester. In lane 4, Iris Huerta, Preliminaries. Lane 5, Evie Hopewell, Riptide. Lane 6, Lily Kowal, Minnetonka. Lane 7, Maya Bergstrand, Piranhas. And lane 8, Elizabeth Oakland, Riptide. And 59.31 for Lily. And now heat 7. In heat 7, swimming in lane 1, Brianna Schroyer, Sea Devils. Lane 2, Abigail Volker, West Express. Lane 3, Natalie Bourgian, Rochester. Lane 4, Izzy Satterley, South Metro Storm. Lane 5, Hannah Ryan, North Suburban. Lane 6, Mackenzie Roach, Riptide. Lane 7, Josie Hears, Min Flyers. And lane 8, Callie Metsala, North Suburban. Hannah Ryan hanging in there, and she had the better touch. 58-15 to 58-30. And now heat 8. Swimming in lane 1, Audra Wagstaff, Rochester. Lane 2, Anna Schrag, Riptide. Lane 3, Lauren Garrity, Sems. Lane 4, Sydney Davids of Riptide. Lane 5, Regan Miller, Minnetonka. Lane 7, McKenna Hultgren, Northfield. And lane 8, Ava Reich, Sems. This is the first of our circle seeded heats. Lauren Garrity with a nice one going here. And a 56-63 for Lauren. Heat 9. In lane 1, Maggie Farley, Edina. Lane 2, Lily Van Heel of Sea Devils. Lane 3, Ella Passy, Riptide. Lane 4, Haley Zellen, South Metro Storm. Lane 5, from Edina, Maddie Schrank. Lane 6, her teammate Ella Hacker. Lane 7, Rian Neitzel, Mako. And lane 8, Faith McAdam of Edina. Haley Zellen out in 26.06. Second at the wall, Maddie Schrank. (56-26) for Haley. And now heat 10. In lane 1, Ashton Stewart Hastings. Lane 2, Allison Schrank, Edina. Lane 3, teammate Anna Farley. And one more from Edina. In lane 4, Yvonne Gia. Lane 5, from Hastings, Ava McNamara. Lane 6, Logan Norrid, Storm. Lane 7, Logan's teammate Amelia Gerard. And in lane 8, Madison Whitty of the High Tides. And Yvonne comes in with a 56.08, punches her ticket unofficially to the A final. Some reminders here, gang. Again, Ellesmore Aquatic open for business up in the lobby. And be sure to see You Betcha for your t-shirts and to patronize our concessions. Your attention, 200 freestylers, men 200 freestylers. The event is closed with 2 scratches above the line, please. Men's 200 freestyle closed with 2 scratches. And swimmers, this is very important. Make sure you are cleaning up your area. Kind of keep at it during the course of the prelims, and at the end of the prelims, make sure your area is clean. Men's senior fly up next, heat 1. In lane 3, Willem Siri, Neptune. Lane 4, Denton Dale, West Express. And lane 5, Gabe Armstrong, Tiger Sharks. And best time by a couple tenths for Denton. Now heat 2. In lane 2, Jovan Langseth, Riptide. Lane 3, William O'Connell, Piranhas. Lane 4, Peyton Mitchell, Rochester. Lane 5, Reese Carlson, Minnetonka. Lane 6, Matthew Klein of Minnetonka. And lane 7, Nathan Johnson, Sems. Heat 3. Should note a champ time by Reese Carlson of Minnetonka in the last heat. In heat 3, swimming in lane 1, Alonso Montori, Rochester. Lane 2, Noah Whitkey, Wave. Lane 3, Wyatt Fredine, St. Croix. Lane 4, Max Louie, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Mikey Turk, Aquajets. Lane 6, Luis Flores, Mako. Lane 7, Sean Bannon, Rochester. And lane 8, Bo Giddings of Lake Superior. Champ time 54:54. Now heat 4. In lane 1, Matt Glenna. Hastings, lane 2, Owen Gagne. Edina, lane 3, Griffin Leaning. Storm, lane 4, Willie Coburn. North Suburban, lane 5, Gus Marin. Fox Jets, lane 6, Daniel Cameron. Minneapolis Otters, lane 7, Isaac McFall. Edina, and lane 8, Brady Chisholm of Riptide. And the 53.66 for Matt. Now heat 5. In lane 1, Bennett Burfiend. South Metro Storm. Lane 2, Ryland Close of Wave. Lane 3, Aiden Johnson, Rochester. Lane 4, Taylor Matter, Mako. Lane 5, Lucas Becker, Aquajets. Lane 6, Nathan Anderson, Edina. Lane 7, Aiden Nord, Rochester. And lane 8, Adam Dewar, Hastings. And once again, little outside smoke, 53.99 for Bennett. Heat 6. In lane 1 is Matthew Gendro, Minnetonka. Lane 2, Wilson Ellis, Fox Jets. Lane 3, Kai Taft, Aquajets. Lane 4, Myung-Hai Choi, Minnetonka. Lane 5, Evan Weiss, Lake Superior. Lane 6, Will Poey, Minnetonka. Lane 7, Andrew Colgan, Minneapolis Otters. And lane 8, William Curry, West Express. And Kai Taft, 51.16. Now heat 7. In the first of our circle-seated heats, in lane 1, Noah Cochran of South Metro Storm. Lane 2, Emmett Botten, North Suburban. Lane 3 is teammate Alex Zern. Lane 4, Patrick Horton of Edina. Lane 5, Dalton Bild, South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Liam Bergerson, Blackline. Lane 7, Max Castle, Max, Riptide. And lane 8, Theodore Johansson of Mako. And a 50.49 for Liam. Now heat 8. In Heat 8, lane 1, Jack Homme, Rochester. Lane 2, Mitchell LeMay, Hastings. Lane 3, Tyler Schultz, Edina. Lane 4, Håkon Naughton, Riptide. Lane 6, Connor Hogan of High Tides. Lane 7, Aiden Bergerson, Blackline. And lane 8, AJ East of the Otters. And out big is Håkon Naughton, 23-24 at the 50. And a 49-70 for Håkon. Now Heat 9. In lane 1, Henry Rosenhagen, Aquajets. Lane 2, Andrew Hansen of Mako. Lane 3, Samuel Sinclair, West Express. Lane 4, Jackson Keller, Riptide. Lane 5, Nicholas Wheeler, Rochester. Lane 6, Grant Wadney, Lake Superior. Lane 7, Philip Jensen, Hastings. And lane 8, Thompson Parlett, Rochester. Samuel Sinclair with a surprise out of lane 3. 50.65. Okay, butterflyers. Here are the qualifiers for the women's 100 fly. Second alternate, Josie Heers. First alternate, McKenna Hultgren. Qualifying for the C final. In 24th, Lily Kowal. 23, Ariana Zellen. 22, Jennifer Pearson. 21, Linnea Calabo. 20, Faith McAdam. 19, Abigail Volker. 18, Logan Norrid. And 17, Regan Miller. Qualifying for the B final. In 16th, Rian Neitzel. 15, Izzy Satterley. 14, Ali Schrank. 13, Hannah Ryan. 12, Ava Reich. 11, Sydney Davids. And 10, Maddie Schrank. And 9th, Ella Passy. Qualifying for the A final. In 8th, Ava McNamara. Tied for 6th, Maggie Farley and Ella Hacker. 5th, Lily Van Heel. 4th, Anna Farley. 3rd, Lauren Garrity. 2nd, Haley Zellen. And our top qualifier with a time of 56.08 from Edina, Yvonne Gia. Official meet time is 11:44. This event will close at 12:14. And the qualifiers in the men's 100 breaststroke. Second alternate, Gabe Armstrong. First alternate, Henry Rosenhagen. Qualifying in the C final, 24th, Matthew Gendro. 23rd, AJ Denke. 22nd, Abba Myanja. 21st, Dalton Build. 20th, Owen Gagney. 19, Braden Ripkin. 18, Jackson Kogler. 17th, Mark Heidi. Qualifying into the B final tonight, 16th, Caden Liao. 15, Lucas Becker. 14, Nicholas Famsavan. 13, Quinlan Schroeder. 12, Rohan D'Souza Larson. 11th, Ethan LaBounty. 10th, Jack Hackler. 9, Noah Tague. And qualifying into the A final, in 8th, Andrew Colgan. 7, Mikey Turk. 6th, Matthew Mortensen. 5th, Samuel Sinclair. 4th, Sean Bannon. Qualifying 3rd, Ronald Hain. 2nd, Tyler Schultz. And our top qualifier with a time of 57.75 from Tiger Sharks, Brandon Wilczek. Official meet time is 11:45. This event will close at 12:15. Time trial window is now closed. time trial window is closed. We are ready now for event 13, the women's 400 individual medley. We have 7 heats. Heat 1. In lane 2, Emily Booth, Tiger Sharks. In lane 3, Addison Pavic, Riptide. Lane 4, Lillian Moore, St. Croix. 5th, Amanda Highland, Tuna. And lane 6, Madry, Brazil, Aquajets. And your attention, women's 100-yard breaststrokers. That event is now closed with no scratches above the line. Women's 100-yard breaststroke now closed, no scratches. Both Madry and Lillian brought their breaststroke to the pool today. And there's Lillian Moore. Nice freestyle in at 4:51.31. Going to take a short break to play with the touch pads at the far end. This would be a good time to remind you to hit the concession stands, and also Elsmore Aquatic souvenir t-shirts on sale, sweatshirts, the whole smash from You Betcha. And Elsmore Aquatic up in the lobby, big supporter of Minnesota Swimming Incorporated. And kids, you got to clean up your area. Do not leave after the prelims without cleaning up your area. And coaches and officials, a light lunch has arrived. So if you don't have anybody swimming in that heat of the IM, you might want to come back and have lunch. You know, folks, this is the 50th anniversary of Title IX, the federal legislation that gave equal rights to women in sports. One of the things that is so great about the sport of swimming is that swimming was way ahead of Title IX. And from the very beginning of age group swimming in the 1950s, if there was a boys 50 free, in 10 and under, there was a girls 50 free. If there was a men's senior 200, there was a women's senior 200. We had equality way, way before the government made it legal or made it a requirement. And of course, it took about 10 or 15 years for Title IX to really get the support of institutions. But we can be so proud of the sport of swimming that we have a history of equal opportunity and equal rights for women and girls, and we celebrate that here on the 50th anniversary of Title IX. I've been informed we have a slight technical glitch that is delaying the results of the 100 fly. Maybe now we enjoy some young people's music for a little while. Let's have a big hand for the touchpad maintenance crew. Way to go, you guys. All right, heat two. Let's rock and roll here, IMers. In lane 1, Emma Dees of North Suburban. Lane 2, Mia David from Min Flyers. Lane 3, Caitlin Thornton, Fox Jets. Lane 4, Sam Olchin of Rochester. Lane 5, Molly Johnson, Riptide. Lane 6, Erilyn Vogel of Minnetonka. Lane 7, Megan McMorrin, Sea Devils. And lane 8, Chloe Weingarten of Rochester. Erilyn Vogel over in lane 6, out on a nice 102.63. Halfway through the breaststroke, we are going to have new co-leaders. Molly in lane 5, Erilyn in lane 6. And Molly first at the 300. And here's Molly, 440.14. Now heat 3. In lane 1 for Riptide, Elizabeth Oakland. Lane 2 from South Metro Storm, Ella Lund. Lane 3, St. Croix's Nora Natchez. In lane 4, also from St. Croix, Sky Schmidt. Lane 5, Maya Tellez, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 6, her teammate Jordan Lindeen. Lane 7, Natalie Hendricks, Aquajets. And lane 8, Stella Bouchard, Riptide. Here are the qualifiers for the men's 100-yard butterfly. Second alternate, Wilson Ellis. First alternate, Reese Carlson. Qualifying for the C final. In 24th, Myung-Hai Choi. 23rd, Mitchell LeMay. 22nd, Mantru Gendro. 21st, Emmett Botten. 20th, Jack Homme. 19, William Curry. 18, Thompson Parlett. And 17, Dawson Bild. Qualifying for the B final. In 16th, Philip Jensen. 15th, Jackson Keller. 14, Tyler Schultz. 13, Alex Zern. 12th, Andrew Hansen. 11th, Max Kessel. 10th, Connor Hogan. 9th, Henry Rosenhagen. 8th, qualifying for the A final. In 8th, Patrick Horton. 7th, Grant Wadney. 6th, Kai Taft. 5th, Aiden Bergerson. 4th, Nicholas Wheeler. And 3rd, Samuel Sinclair. 2nd, Liam Bergerson. And qualifying first with a time of 49.7 from Blackline, Håkon Naughton. Official meet time is now 12:03. This event will close at 12:33. Ella Lund of the Storm leading the field into the breaststroke. And after a nice 40.3 breaststroke split, Natalie Hendricks leads the field into the second half of the breaststroke. And Nora Natchez hanging on. And there's a nice 441.76 for Nora. Now heat 4. In lane 1, Paige Steenblock of Riptide. Lane 2, Ashton Denton, West Express. Lane 3, Faith McAdam, Edina. In lane 4, Greta Hansen, West Express. Lane 5, Anna Schrag, Riptide. Lane 6, Katie Miller, Black Line. Lane 7, Summer Schmidt, St. Croix. And lane 8, Kira Arnes of Hastings. We'll keep an eye on Summer in lane 7. Summer comes in with a seed time of 4:55.19, which just happens to be the American record in this event. She had a monster 1,000 last night, demolishing her own 1,000-yard freestyle record by double digits in seconds. Got a nice early 100 fly here by Paige Steenblock at 1:01, lane 1. Paige leading comfortably at the 250. Paige had a nice 10:35,000 freestyle last night. Paige came home in about a 1:03 last night. If she can duplicate that, she could be in the very low 4:30s. Not an awful lot of seed times ahead of that in the circle seed heats coming up. Summer at 3:46. Summer should be able to come home in about a 1:08. And so even in the prelim, Summer might be very close to that American record. Paige, 4:34.04. We're looking at a 4:55.19. Summer digging in. And there it is, Congratulations, Summer. And now the ceremonial cap retrieval program. Will she get it on the first try? Yes. And now heat 5. Now into the circle seeds. In lane 1, Emily Garrison of Rochester. Lane 2, Claire Kinseth, Riptide. Lane 3, Ella Hacker, Edina. Lane 4, Lily Van Heel, and she is a Sea Devil. Lane 5, Hannah Doobie, South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Grace Nets, Aqua Jets. Lane 7, Haley Ball, Velocity. And lane 8, Merritt Miller, Fox Jets. Lily Van Heel of the Sea Devils running away with this thing a little bit. Okay, more than a little bit. Lily at 3:28.5 going into the freestyle. Your attention, women's 100 butterflyers. Event 11, the women's 100 fly is closed with no scratches. In the men's 100 fly, that event is now closed with a scratch in the second alternate position and 2 scratches above the line. And Lily Van Heel clocks in at a 4:32.7. And now heat 6. In lane 1, Lauren Garrity, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 2, Maya Kangas, Minnetonka. Lane 3, Anna Farley, Edina. Lane 4, Megan Hutchins, Riptide. Lane 5, Catherine Randall, Riptide. Lane 6, Rian Neitzel, Mako. Lane 7, Maddie Schrank, Edina. And lane 7, Kira Leisinger, Riptide. Megan Hutchins and Maddie Schrank, both out under a minute. And Megan has really put the hammer down in the backstroke. A great backstroke leg. 2:03.3 at the halfway point. And Megan getting after it. 100 yards to go, and she turns at 3:20.7. And Megan just cruising in right now, 4:23.3. Nice 4:27.5 by Anna Farley for second in the heat. And now heat 7. In lane 1, Mackenzie Roach of Riptide. Lane 2, Christine Kessens, Edina. Lane 3, Torin McGillis, St. Croix. Lane 4, Katie McCarthy, Edina. Lane 5, her teammate Zoe Bresnahan. Lane 6, Ellery Autumn of Mako. And lane 7, Audrey Sotanto, Aquajets. And lane 8, Linnea Calabo. Coaches, the time trial sheet is available at the check-in table. At the end of the scorer's table, where you normally pick stuff up. We'll have 8 heats of time trial. Teammates Katie and Zoe doing a little synchro in the middle of the pool. Very comfortable 205s. I'm going to make a plea for everyone, reminder one more time to be sure that your area is clean, especially under the bleachers. If you're leaving stuff for the finals tonight, make sure it's up on the bleachers. But all empty bottles, cans, wrappers, stuff, make sure that that's either thrown away, recycled, or in the organics recycling bins. But make sure that the floor is picked up underneath you so the cleaning crew can come through between prelims and finals. If your junk is in there, they can't do their job. And we really appreciate your help in that. Thank you in advance. And Katie at first after the breaststroke. Katie, of course, was our 1,000-yard freestyle state champion last night. And she is just thinking, oh, I love this event. All I got to do is cruise to the final. And Katie in at 4:21.6. Our next event, the men's 400 IM. We have 5 heats. Heat 1. Swimming in lane 2, Eli Petrin, Aqua Jets. Lane 3, Reese Haycraft, Black Dog. In lane 4, Wilson Ellis of Fox Jets. Lane 5, Miguel San Jose, Riptide. And lane 6, Jack Peterson, Menominee area. Wilson and Miguel tangled up here in the middle of the pool. Looks like Miguel got the backstroke going here a little bit. And Wilson into the freestyle first. We'll keep an eye on Miguel. Your attention, men's flyers. Event 12, the men's 100 fly, is closed with one scratch above the line. Men's fly closed, one scratch above the line. And now heat 2. Swimming in lane 1, Jaden Peterson, St. Croix. Lane 2, Philip Jensen, Hastings. In lane 3, Jackson Kogler, St. Croix. Lane 4, Tyler Schultz, Edina. Lane 4, Jack Homme, Rochester. Lane 6, Max Jervy, Lifetime. Lane 7, Will Klausman, Fox Jets. And lane 8, Matthew Krogman, West Express. Here are the qualifiers for event 13, the women's 400 IM. Second alternate, Stella Bouchard. First alternate, Emily Garrison. Qualifying for the C final tonight in 24th, Ella Hacker. 23rd, Nora Natchez. 22nd, Kira Leisinger. 21st, Kira Arnes. 20th, Ashlyn Denton. 19th, Molly Johnson. 18th, Katie Miller. And 17, Greta Hansen. Qualifying for the B final in 16th, Claire Kinseth. 15th, Ellery Autumn. 14th, Audrey Sotanto. 13th, Maya Kangas. Qualifying 12th, Maddie Schrank. 11th, Paige Steenblock. 10th, Torin McGillis. 9th, Christine Kessens. Qualifying for the A final tonight in 8th, Lily Van Heel. 7, Catherine Randall. 6th, Lauren Garrity. 5th, Linnea Calabo. 4th, Anna Farley. 3rd, Zoe Bresnahan. 2nd, Megan Hutchins. And our top qualifier with a time of 4:21.60 from Edina, Katie McCarthy. Official meet time is 12:36. This event will close at 1:06. And we got us a race here in Heat 2. Tyler and Jackson getting after it. Jackson with the better first 50 by a second. And a nice 4:11.5 for Jackson Kogler. Heat 3. In lane 1, Nat Nelson, Hurricanes. Lane 2, Aiden Haverman, Southeast Metro Sharks. Lane 3, AJ Denke, West Express. Lane 4, Wyatt Fredine, St. Croix. Lane 5, Miles Nordling, Hurricanes. Lane 6, Josiah March, Aquajets. Lane 7, Isaac McFall, Edina. And lane 8, Caleb Urban, Hastings. At the halfway point, Josiah March in lane 6. On the strength of some nice backstroke. Miles Nordling and Caleb Urban with the best breaststroke splits on the board. And Josiah into the lead, second going into freestyle, Miles Nordling. And there's 4:11:48 for Josiah March. Miles Nordling in second, 4:15.9. Now heat 4. In Heat 4, swimming in lane 1 is Sam Siegler, St. Croix. Lane 2, Charlie Folks, Fox Jets. Lane 3, Samuel Sinclair, West Express. Lane 4, Matthew Mortensen, Riptide. Lane 5, Jerry Zhu, Aquajets. Lane 6, Adam McFall, Aquajets. Lane 7, Mark Jacoby Crone, Edina. And lane 8, Gunnar Severson, Sems. Jerry and Matthew cruising along in lanes 4 and 5. Matthew in lane 4 slipped ahead a little bit in the backstroke. Both of these guys can swim breaststroke. This will be fun to watch. And the way they're going, they will certainly see each other in the final tonight as well. And Jerry closing things up a little bit. And barring a disqualification or something remarkable in Heat 5, they will almost certainly punch their ticket to the A final. And it's going to be Jerry to the wall. Nice 4:02.98. And now Heat 5. Lane 1, Sullivan Labno of Riptide. Lane 2, Sven Becker, St. Croix. Lane 3, Evan Kinseth, Riptide. Lane 4, Håkon Naughton, Riptide. Lane 5, Gage Boucher, South Metro Storm. Lane 6, Casey Bretz, West Express. Lane 7, Thompson Parlett, Rochester. And lane 8, Brandon Wilczek of Tiger Sharks. And one more time, we're going to ask all the swimmers to make sure that the area under the bleachers is clean so that our cleaning crew can do their work between sessions. Sven Becker over here in lane 2 from St. Croix. Got himself a nice first half here. And going into the freestyle at about 3:04. Evan, our 1,000-yard free champion from last night. I'm sorry, this is Sven Becker in lane 2. Evan is in lane 3. Sven is the one making waves in lane 2. And Sven at 4:01.84. A nice 4:07.43 over in lane 4 for Haken. And Gage 4:08. We now have a 10-minute warm-up before our series of time trials. So enjoy this stuff they call music nowadays. Those of you in the time trials, so you can monitor, follow along on the clock. We will resume with our time trials at 1:03. 1:03. Here are the qualifiers. In the men's 400 IM, our second alternate is Philip Jensen. First alternate, Brandon Wilczek. Qualifying into the C final tonight in 24th, Jaden Peterson. In 23rd, Aiden Haverman. 22nd, Caleb Urban. In 21st, Miguel San Jose. In 20th, Sullivan Labno. In 19th, Wilson Ellis. In 18th, Wyatt Fredine. And 17, Miles Nordling. Qualifying into the B final tonight in 16th, Samuel Sinclair. 15, Casey Bretz. 14, Tyler Schultz. 13, Mark Jacoby Crone. 12, Sam Siegler. 11, Charlie Folks. 10, Gunnar Severson. 9, Jackson Kogler. Qualifying into the A final. In 8th, Josiah March. 7, Adam McFall. 6th, Thompson Parlett. 5th, Gage Boucher. 4th, Hakan Naughton. 3rd, Matthew Mortensen. 2nd, Jerry Zhu. And our top qualifier with a time of 4:01.84 from the St. Croix Swim Club, Sven Becker. The official meet time is 12:58. This event will close at 1:28. Let's clear the competition pool here. We are just seconds away from the start of our time trials. First up is the 50-yard back time trial, lane 4. This is Josie Strobel of Velo City. And 27.85 for Josie. Next up, mixed heat of 100-yard freestyle. In lane 3 for the Hurricanes, Ida Kozlowitz. Lane 4 for the Foxjets, Carter Lawin. Lane 5 from Aquajets, Kendall Schindler. And lane 6 from Aquajets, Lucas Becker. Next up, 100-yard butterfly. Butterfly backstroke and I am all running together. In lane 2, Abby Seguin of Velocity. Lane 3, Stephanie Stone, Hurricanes. In lane 5, going backstroke, Cade Rosenwald, Central Minnesota. And in lane 7, going 100 IM, Dominic Ballatieri, Hurricanes. And Abby Seguin under a minute. Next up, a heat of 200-yard freestyle. In lane 3 from Velocity, Jordan Grappo. In lane 4 from the Hurricanes, Claire Reinke. In lane 5 from Fox Jets, Merritt Miller. And in lane 6 from Blackline, Erica Schrader. Your attention, 400 IMers in the women. The women's 400 IM is now closed with 4 scratches above the line plus a scratch in 27th. So scratch in 27th will move swimmers up into the alternate positions and above, and then 4 scratches above the line in the women's 4 IM. Pair of 158s for Claire and Erica, and a pair of 202s for Jordan and Merritt. Next up, a 200 backstroke. And we also are going to have a 200 IM for Bridget Stowe in lane 5. This is Sophia Klausman in lane 3. And a 2:09 for Sophia. And Bridget in at 2:21 and a half. And that concludes our morning session. We will see many of you back here tonight, if not all, for finals starting at 6 o'clock.